Hi, welcome back. Today we're gonna learn Headup by Deftones with guest star good old Max Cavalera on the vocals. The lyrics, the tuning is drop C sharp, like always. C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, D sharp, like always. For this album in particular. Now, the first riff is now it's repeated 8 times, this measure, which is this is repeated 8 times. Then we have the same thing but played with full power chords, which is pretty nice. Nice, simple, brutal riff. Then after 8 times of, which is the verse, by the way, we have a break. This is repeated 4 times. Then we have the verse again, repeated for 8 times, and then we finally have the first chorus, which goes, I'll play it slowly first. Now it's played 4 times, one repetition, and by one repetition I mean now the original speed is right. Then the second chorus, we have a variation on the very last repetition, on the 4th repetition, where the second, third, and fourth strings are not played. It's and then we have the break. It lasts. This power chord is held for 4 measures. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the interlude riff, which is repeated by 3 times, and at the 4th repetition we have a variation, and it's then we have this 4th variation repeated 4 times. It's and now we get to the tricky part, because the very next measure is in 9/8, so it's very tricky. I'll play the 9/8 measure, and then it changes back to the standard time signature, which is 4/4. So it goes. It's tricky because the 9/8 measure makes you think that you're playing the first riff. Then there's 1/8 more, and then it switches back to the 4/4 time signature, and you will believe that the riff is the same, but it's actually another riff, and that's why it is so hard to fit it in your head. When I was typing this song out, I spent probably 10 or 15 minutes trying to figure out what the hell was happening. But in the end, I figured it out. So the first measure in 9/8 is I'll play it slowly. And this ends here. The second measure is... So it's not the first riff, it's another riff entirely. But since it's the very three same notes, it's very easy to get confused. The 9/8 measure is 4. You have to follow along the song to get it just right. Just remember that the first measure and the second measure are not the same riff. They're two different riffs. So it's... right? Then when the second riff of the second measure is repeated 3 times, it's a mess because it keeps changing. It's... And here it's different every time. So, to recap, the 9/8 riff is... Then we switch back to the 4/4 riff, which is... Then it repeats another 2 times. Then we have... Then it keeps changing. The next measure is... The next one is... Then again... And then the very last 2 measures are... And the song ends. You'll have to practice this very last part for a little bit to get it perfectly in your head, but you'll get there. Just spend some time on it, listen to the song, watch the tab on screen, and you'll get it. Okay, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you want to download tabs with the full song structures, you'll find it on my Patreon account, and you'll also be able to request tabs and video tabs. You just request a tab, and in 2 days, I'll give you both the video and the tab for the song. So thanks again, and see you in the next video.